Hello, magical butterfly. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can manifest what you want. I did a live on Instagram for the 1111 portal talking about being able to align yourself with being able to manifest what you want versus what you don't want. And somebody asked a question, can you manifest what's not for you? And how can you not do that? So I said I would make a video to go deep into this because this was not an easy question to answer because there's a lot of information that is entailed with this. So I want you to sit back, relax, close your eyes if you feel guided to, and allow the messages to come forth as they're supposed to, so you can have a better understanding about manifestation, using the law of attraction, but understanding that you are the soul tool that tells the universe what you want. So what is manifest? Manifest is bringing something you want physically into your life. It is tied to the law of attraction. The law of attraction is 3 simple rules: ask, believe, and receive. You ask for something, you believe you can have it, and then you receive it. But it's not as easy as it sounds, because when you're asking for something, let's say you're asking to get into a love relationship, but you don't believe it's possible for you to get into a love relationship because you're closed off to love, you're afraid of getting hurt, you're afraid of letting someone in, you are not going to receive that love relationship you're asking for. What you're going to receive is something that is very similar to how you're feeling. So your vibration is your energy, and your energy has to match what you're asking for, which means your mind, body, and spirit have to be aligned. Mind is ask, believe is body, receive is spirit, because spirit co-creates with you. Spirit brings you what you want. And the 2 chakras that you use to manifest are the 3rd eye chakra and the heart chakra. The 3rd eye chakra is located in the middle of your forehead, in between your eyes, your eyebrows. It is your intuition. It is your instincts. It is what you know to be true. But your heart chakra, which is your heart space, your heart center, your heart chakra, when it's closed, will give your 3rd eye chakra the wrong information. It will tell your 3rd eye chakra that you're afraid, and that causes a block, and it causes you to manifest things that you're afraid of. So you can manifest what you want, but you also can manifest what you don't want. And there are ways to correct this. It is a process. It is going to take a lot of work on your end, because you basically have to retrain yourself in the mind, in the body, in the spirit, to align, to bring in what you want to manifest. So the first thing you need to do is that you need to be impeccable with your word, and you have to speak with integrity, which means you have to speak from your heart, and you have to trust that what your heart is telling you is the truth. You also have to realize the power of your word. Your words speak what you're feeling. Your words tell the universe and others around you what you're feeling. So if you're not being truthful about how you're feeling, if you're not speaking the words that are truly in your heart, you are going to manifest something that is not your true intention. So for you to manifest your true intention, you have to create a beautiful dream inside your mind. You have to let go of self-judgment and blame. You really have to work on healing and releasing the past, so you can connect to your heart chakra in a healthy way to express your love. And you need to replace fear with love. So whenever you get into that space of fear, you have to switch from fear to love, but you have to be aware of it. And being aware of it means you have to cultivate faith, meaning in your 3rd eye chakra, you have to see your 3rd eye chakra as a flower that is growing, that is blooming. And when that flower is in full bloom, you will be able to seek to know the truth, because the truth is within you. And that's when you become the magician. The magician in tarot is the number 1 card. The magician is the manifester. You manifest from a place of thought. So, whatever you have manifested up until now, you were in that energy in the past. So, if your past self has been having you manifest things you don't want, this is where you have to look at your past self and be like, I don't want to manifest from this place anymore, because the past self is not bringing me anything that I want. What I need to do is I just need to be my present self and learn how to connect with my future self. Because when you can connect with your future self, that is when you're going to be able to manifest. Because when you connect to your future self, you will release the need to be right, because your past self is telling you, well, it's not happening because of this, that, and this happened in the past, and this person hurt you, and you didn't believe this. This is where you got to tell your past self, I can't do this anymore. I don't resonate with you anymore. I want to just enjoy being present on earth and being present in the moment. And you need to also be immune to other people's opinions, because when it comes to manifesting things, especially if you're sharing it with people in your life, like your friends, your family, your coworkers, everyone's going to have an opinion. Everyone's going to try to give you advice. But this is where you have to just take it with a grain of salt. And if someone is telling you something that you know doesn't align with your truth, the truth you know in your heart, then why are you listening to this person? You're listening to this person telling you something based on whatever they're telling you. Maybe they're just negative, or maybe they don't want to see you happy, or maybe they're just lying to you to get you to go in a different direction because they want to hold on to you. They don't want to let you go. Because sometimes when you're on your healing journey and you're starting to vibrate high and grow and ascend, those of you that have like people around you in your life, like friends, family, coworkers, who are not doing the work, they're going to always try to pull you down to their level. And this is where you have to take it with a grain of salt. And when you transform your life, you have to learn not to take anything personally. Sometimes it's just better to keep the truth personal to you. What is your truth? What is in your heart? Because you will relinquish these people. Because you have to remember that everyone lives in their own dream. You live in your own dream, but at some point you have to come back to reality to make that dream a reality. And when other people are doing things that don't align to you, that are telling you the wrong advice, giving you their opinions, or if you have a friend who's spiritual like you, who has the gifts like you, and you know that they're just telling you things because of whatever they're going through, just see them as they are. And just refuse to eat the emotional poison. Don't take the apple. Don't take the temptation. And ignore it. And maybe just in the future, don't share what's going on in your life with this person. And don't judge yourself. You want to be able to embrace your freedom, and you want to learn how to become immune to the poison of other people's negative words and energy. This is where you tune in words. You go within to love and respect yourself, and you discern the truth, meaning the truth is within you. You know your connections better than anybody else. You know you better than anybody else. You know what's in your heart better than anybody else, even better than spirit. So, you want to eliminate the gossip by not making assumptions. You want to learn to ask questions to yourself, to your spirit team. And don't assume anything until you have physical proof. Don't allow that voice in your head to make you overthink, to obsessively think, to tell you those fearful stories that are not true. And just let your life be transformed. Let your caterpillar go into the cocoon and emerge the butterfly. And be your true self around other people. And my throat chakra is starting to act up. So it's really about speaking your truth and telling people, like if you have to tell people to like bugger off, do it. If you need to pull back your energy and just distance yourself from people, do it. And you have to understand that when you make unconscious assumptions, meaning you're making an assumptions about a person or a situation without physical proof, You believe that. And that's when you manifest what you don't want. So let's use this as an example. You are in separation from a divine love counterpart. You want to have a reconnection, a reconciliation, a second chance, whatever it is. But you assume this person has forgotten about you. You assume this person has moved on, that they don't love you, they don't want to be with you. You've already made that decision. So this is what you're going to manifest. More separation. So you have to tell the universe, through speaking openly and honestly, that you want to say goodbye to the sadness and the drama of the assumptions you make and the fears that you have, and tell them 100% what you want. And then you have to relinquish the need to change others, meaning when you're trying to manifest a second chance with another person, you have to allow them to make that choice too. You have to allow this person free will. You have to tell the universe, I believe in my heart this is my person. I believe in my heart this second chance is coming, or I believe in my heart that we will find our way back to each other. I'm even hearing the song, I Still Believe. I still believe one day you and me will find, maybe I need to sing it. Let's see. I still believe that someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. But you want to tell Spirit, if you know that this person is for me, you will bring them to me. But I also trust that if this person is not choosing this, you will find someone who is. And that is when you change all of the time. You change from where you're stuck and you're able to move forward because you know you are always going to do your best. You will stay in the present moment. You will take action on every idea that you have because your first instinct, your first thought is what you should do. You will honor yourself. You will take action without expecting a reward. You will just do things intuitively. And you will practice every day to do your best so you can master it. And you will also learn how to express your own divinity by being in your power. You will be able to free yourself and surrender and let go of the past to completely integrate yourself to the new you. Love and nurture your body and take your life and enjoy it. Because you are alive, so take your life and enjoy it. You were born with the right to be happy, to love, and to share your love, just to be. So you need to take a risk and enjoy your life. That's all that matters. So the key to this is to understand that you have the power to manifest what you want and to manifest what you don't want. So understanding that in the past, you could have been manifesting your fears, and your fears took shape and they became your reality. But now you have the time and the tools to say, you know what, Spirit, I don't want to manifest things I don't want anymore. I want to learn how to silence the voice of my past self so I can learn how to connect with my future self. This was something that came through in the 11/11 soul activation that I did with a small group of people. I helped them learn how to tune into their future self to be able to get to the other side where they're able to manifest the life that they desire for themselves. So I found a tarot spread on Pinterest that I'm going to use. It's about how to manifest your desires. So I'm just seeing the card I'm using for the first card pull, and then I'm going to shuffle. So this is going to tell you how you can manifest. Okay? So the card that represents your desire, we're going to use the Nine of Cups. I saw the Nine of Cups in my third eye because the Nine of Cups represents wish fulfillment. So whatever your wish fulfillment is, just take a moment to bring it to your mind. This could be a relationship, a person, whatever it is. This is what you want. This is what your heart's telling you is for you. No judgment here. No one's telling you what to believe. You have free will just like your person, just like everyone else. So what is your Nine of Cups? Who is your Nine of Cups? What do you want to manifest? Okay? So now let's see the best way to manifest your desire. What is the best way to manifest this Nine of Cups, your desire? Okay, the King of Pentacles. So I'm going to be using the guidebook for this to really tap into the meaning of each one. So the King of Pentacles represents prosperity, success, ambition, and security. The king is reliable, generous, skillful, knowledgeable in practical matters, trustworthy, steadfast, and enterprising. Seated upon his ancient tree throne, the king holds a crystal scepter in his right hand. Although the King of Pentacles is not overly sentimental, he is a loving and kind man. So the best way to manifest your desire is to make sure your masculine energy and your feminine energy are in sync. So, King of Pentacles is not overly sentimental. That's the masculine side. But he is a loving and kind man, meaning he shows love and kindness to those that he cares about. So, this desire that you have to show love and kindness. Maybe you're not a romantic, sentimental person, but Spirit's telling you to show that softer side. That the King of Pentacles means that you can be in control of your life, you can be the ruler, but having that grounded and stable energy that the Pentacles, earth energy brings in, keeps you in your softer side, your vulnerability side. And that leads you to what action you need to take to put it in motion. So what action do you need to take to put it into motion? The Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, I always read this card as taking only what you need in the future. So the Seven of Swords is a card of deception and treachery. And in the past, I feel you were deceived by your fear. So you'll see on this card that he hangs tightly to one sword as he stoops to grab another, while 5 ravens taunt him with the other swords they have stolen. So if you feel defeated, or maybe you feel deceived by allowing your fears to deceive you, now is the time to get up and know that these ravens are taunting you because they're trying to get you to listen to your intuition, because ravens are symbolic to intuition because they have the third eye. If you've ever seen Game of Thrones with Bran, he's the third eye raven. He sees things before it happens. Spirit's telling you your intuition is going to show you what you can manifest, but you have to take that action step to trust your intuition when you make this decision. And the next thing in this spread is an emotion that you need to embrace or reject for this to manifest. But guess what? I'm going to pull a card for the emotion you need to embrace and the emotion you need to reject, because a lot of fear-based decisions cause manifestation of what you don't want to come in. So let's see what emotion you need to embrace. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to do reject. We're going to see what you need to get rid of to get you out of this Seven of Swords energy so you can trust your intuition, okay? So to reject, you need to reject what is keeping you from finding the strength. So strength is number 8. What is keeping you from aligning to what you want, to aligning to your forever? The lion represents the lion is Leo. So the lion is confident. The lion is a leader, king, queen of the jungle, but the lion in its dark energy is prideful. So you have to release your pride and ego when it comes to what you want to manifest. So if you're afraid in the past, let's just say your ego made you think that this wasn't possible and you manifested your fear, you have to reject the ego and embrace the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, I'm going to read the meaning of this card because with the dragon, I'm just feeling slaying the dragon. So this card represents authority, power, and persuasiveness. This card deals with taking matters into your own hands. The person represented in this card is a confident trailblazer and a courageous risk taker. The Two of Wands can also represent partnership or collaboration. You need to make a choice about where you invest your time, energy, and enthusiasm. So, this card is telling you you have the authority, the power, and you can persuade yourself to tell your ego to, I'm hearing go pound sand, to just go bye-bye, like leave, you can go, because this card is telling you when you take matters into your own hands. And they're even showing me the movie Major League. If you've never seen it, there's a part where Pedro Serrano could never hit. He could never hit. I think it was a curveball, but he could never hit this pitch. And he would always use like his religion, Jobu. And it's towards the end of the game, and he's like, he's telling Jobu, I do this for you. I stand up for you, and you don't help me. So he basically says, I say, F you, Jobu, I do it myself. And then he did do it himself, and he just nailed it. So that's what they're telling you. They're saying when you take matters into your own hands, when you don't let another person. So basically, he was letting Jobu tell him, you're going to hit a home run when I have you hit a home run. But then he's like, you know what, Jobu, I'm not hitting this home run. I'm doing everything I can to be sacred with you. And, I'm believing in you. I'm praying to you. I'm giving you offerings. And you're not giving me what I want. Then Pedro Serrano took the matters into his own hands. And he knocked that ball out of the park. So that's what this is showing. This is showing you that when you take your matters into your own hands, you take your power back. You become a confident trailblazer and a courageous risk taker. You find the strength to say, I'm listening to my intuition. I'm listening to what I want. And this gets you into that energy. But the biggest key with manifesting, you have to have the universe help you. So how is the universe helping you? So the universe is helping you by showing you that they can bring you this Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the love offer. So first, the universe gives you the Ace of Cups, the cup of love for yourself. But this card represents new love, reflection, and an outpouring of emotions or renewal. So you have to express your feelings, you have to empathize and sympathize with others, and you have to learn how to fine-tune your intuition. This card is telling you that this is a time for new spiritual and emotional growth. You can bring in a new partnership, marriage, or the mending of a relationship for those that are wanting to reconcile or rekindle with someone else. So the card portrays a full cup overflowing onto a water lily upon which it sits. The phases of the moon adorn the cup, representing the different aspects of our emotions. So this is the full moon. This is the waning moon, which is the half. This is the crescent moon, which is the waxing. And then, of course, the dark is the new moon. We have a new moon in Scorpio happening tomorrow, November 13th. New moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is water energy. Water energy is about just getting connected to your emotions and your feelings. So the energy will probably be a little intense because it's Scorpio, because the animal associated with Scorpio is scorpion. So you want to really just tune into your feelings and understand that the universe will give you this cup of love, but you have to understand that you have to make that decision from a Two of Wands place, where you take matters into your own hands by believing and trusting that what's in your heart and what you believe is 100% true. So I do hope this video, this reading has brought you clarity and guidance. If you like this video, drop a comment below to let me know how this helped you. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Hit the bell notification so you are notified when new content is posted on my channel. If you are interested in booking with me, I have a full list of services. I have mini readings that start as low as $17, like on Wizio. I have a 1-question reading, a mini love reading, 3-card pull, a past, present, and future reading. If you go to my website, butterflyintuition.com, I have Instagram story readings that are $22.22. I have longer personal readings that are pre-recorded for Twin Flame, Divine Love Journey, Butterfly Intuition, Shadow Guidance, which those really more focus on you, and they can be for all areas of life where love is strictly you and the connection you have with a person. I have one-on-one coaching sessions. You can do a live one-on-one soul activation. If you've ever seen my soul activations on YouTube, I would create one specifically for you. If you're interested in working on the chakras, I have pre-recorded chakra healing sessions, or you can book an enchanted butterfly Reiki session where I will work on your chakras live one-on-one with you. All of my information is in the description box below on how you can book with me and how you can connect with me outside of YouTube. Thank you for being here. And if you got to the end of this video at this part, drop an emoji. That is your signature for manifesting. It could be a star, it could be a butterfly, it could be a wand, crystal ball, whatever it is. Just let me know that you are here to manifest your reality.